The warning buoys at the edge of human space were simple. Polite even. They broadcast in 400 languages, updated every standard hour, impossible to miss. You are entering human-controlled space. Please transmit identification and purpose. Unauthorized entry will be met with appropriate response. Have a nice day. Admiral Krethzar of the Dominion 4th Fleet had ignored 17 of these buoys. Appropriate response, he sneered, his mandibles clicking with amusement. What will they do? Negotiate us to death. His bridge crew chittered their agreement. Everyone knew humans prefer diplomacy. Their military was surely just for show. That was his last mistake. The first sign something was wrong came when the fleet's navigation system started lying. Stars appeared in the wrong positions. Hyperspace lanes that should exist simply didn't. 3 ships reported their engines malfunctioning in ways that shouldn't be physically possible. Admiral, his sensor officer called out, voice trembling. I'm detecting nothing. No ships, no stations, no defensive satellites. Nothing. Then we proceed to their nearest colony world, Krethzar ordered. Show these primitives what happens when. Every screen on every ship simultaneously displayed the same image. A human face, male, perhaps middle-aged, wearing what appeared to be a casual military uniform. He was smiling. Hello, Admiral Krethzar, the human said pleasantly. I'm Captain Michael Rhodes, Human Space Defense. You've entered our territory without authorization. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate for you, Krethzar snarled. We are the Dominion 4th Fleet. We have 600 warships. What does Earth have? Rhodes' smile never wavered. Right now, complete control of your fleet's navigation, communications, life support, weapons systems, and coffee makers. That last one isn't militarily relevant, but it really upsets crews when they're as if on cue. Krethzar's tactical display went dark, then came back showing a children's cartoon. His weapons officer screamed as her console began playing what sounded like human music, something called Never Gonna Give You Up. What is this? Krethzar roared. This is us being polite, Rhodes replied, still smiling. You ignored 17 warnings. That shows either stupidity or aggression, and honestly, we're fine with either interpretation. But here's the thing about human space. Admiral, you're not in space anymore. You're in our space. There's a difference. The view screen changed, showing the Dominion fleet from an external perspective. Surrounding them, previously invisible, were thousands of human vessels. Not large warships, small, fast attack craft that seemed to materialize from nowhere, their hulls absorbing sensor sweeps like black holes swallowing light. Stealth technology? Krethzar whispered. Among other things, Rhodes confirmed. Every star system you've passed through for the last 6 hours has been under our complete surveillance. We've been watching you make bad decisions in real time. It's been entertaining, actually. You can't just... We have rights under galactic law. You do, Rhodes agreed. The right to request permission to enter, which you declined. The right to turn around, which you ignored. And the right to surrender, which I'm about to strongly recommend. One of the human craft fired a single shot. Not at the fleet, but past it. The energy beam continued for exactly 3 seconds before dissipating. Long-range sensors showed it had traveled 40 light-years and perfectly vaporized a small asteroid in a neighboring system. That was 1% power, Rhodes explained conversationally. From our smallest ship, we have 6,000 of these craft currently surrounding you. We also have railgun satellites, quantum mines, ships that exist in alternate dimensions, and one experimental weapon we really hope we don't have to use because it violates several laws of physics and one law of good taste. Krethzar felt his combat instincts, honed over decades of warfare, finally recognized what his pride had refused to see. They weren't in a military engagement. They were in a carefully constructed trap, probably laid the moment they crossed the border. What do you want? He asked, defeat heavy in his voice. For you to leave, Rhodes said simply. We're going to escort your fleet to the border. You will not engage your weapons. You will not deviate from the course we provide. And when you get home, You will tell everyone what happened here. And what had happened here? Rhodes' smile finally changed, became something colder, more predatory. You entered human space uninvited. You discovered why that's a bad idea. And you lived to talk about it, which means we were feeling generous. He leaned closer to the camera. Not everyone gets that courtesy, Admiral. Consider yourself lucky. The human ships began moving, herding the Dominion fleet like sheepdogs managing wolves. Krethzar's weapons remained offline. His engines followed courses he didn't input. Even his coffee tasted wrong. 3 hours later, the fleet crossed back into neutral space. Their systems came back online. The human ships vanished as if they'd never existed. Krethzar filed his report with trembling appendages. The Dominion Council read it and immediately updated their galactic navigation charts. The border of human space gained a new designation. No entry zone, Class Omega. The warning buoys still broadcast their polite message.